I will be brief. So my life after the RAF, I left the Air Force in 2011, and it was really, I'd got with my now wife, and it was one of those things where I'd been in the Air Force 29 years, and I think the longest I'd served was 3 years and 4 months in any one place. I was always moving around. And when I got with my wife Lorraine, she had 2 kids, so I had 7 years left. I thought that now means I could move another 3 times. And I thought, I don't want to move another 3 times. So I decided to leave. Not done that because I hated it, but it was a time for me because I wanted to do more of a family thing now. But the Air Force had a different view. They wanted me to go into another job where I'd probably get promoted next step, because I was in a role called Air Land Integration. It was under an umbrella of Air Land Integration. So it's during the Afghan time where air support to land was a big thing, and air support to maritime support. So the 3 services, looking at how air supports the 3 services in different areas. So there's a lot of money and a lot of buzzwords going around at that time. And it's like, well, actually for you, spending time with the Army, next step would be probably going to High Wycombe again, but into the joint area where you're going to work with the Army more. And I thought, yeah, it'd be fun, but actually didn't suit my personal circumstances, so I opted to leave at that point. I left and joined the defence industry as an instructor. First of all, I went into the simulator. So I had a friend who runs the simulators for the Tornado Sims, and I managed to get a job at RF Marham, which is why I ended up over in Norfolk. It's where we live now. I did that for 4 years. And then one of my, colleagues from back in the Air Force days, who was now working in Civvy Street, he said, I think you could do this job here. So I met my then boss, who became my boss, a guy called Dave Black, in a coffee house, Costa Advertising. And he wanted me to wrap my arm around the air platform protection business. So I worked for Thales, which is a French company, but Thales UK is a branch of that. And it was about self-protection system for airborne platforms. So your chaff and flares, and also your missile threat warning systems as well. So that became my baby for about 7 years as a subject matter expert and as a business lead. And then December last year, I decided I couldn't take it any further. I was tired. I did a lot of traveling. If you think I traveled in the Air Force, I travelled more with Thales than I did with the Air Force. And I just got tired. So I retired from that world.